walk and talk outside and the battery dies and stuff like that. So just for another couple months, we'll try some new things. Try to stay out. Okay, so welcome to the R&R Network. I'm Roger here. Lisa's over there holding the dog. Today is going to be walking and talking because or inside. And the reason why we're doing walking and talking inside recently is because it's too cold outside. We're pushing 0 degrees centigrade, so freezing. So well, just because I'm moving things inside the house because it's too cold to walk and talk outside and the battery dies and stuff like that. So just for another couple months, we'll try some new things. Try to stay out of the outside. So anyways, today I'll be cutting a pineapple while we're talking. And so what I want to talk about today is, oops, I forgot something. I gotta sharpen the knife. Swish, 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 swish. Before you cut the pineapple, you should always sharpen the knife because it's got tough skin. Yeah, that pineapple skin is no joke. So, um, yeah, uh, kind of a life hack. Sharpen the knife when you do some cuttings on pineapples. But what I want to talk about today is winter in Japan. In traditional houses, like the modern houses don't have this problem, but the older houses do. And I'm in an older house, and actually my mother knows. She remembers the old houses how it is. So, number one in Japan, in the older houses, is that they're not central heated. So each individual room has some kind of heating element, so to speak. You might have a kotatsu, which is a table with a little heating implement underneath, or you might have a stove heater, kerosene heater in the room, traditionally in the old style. This is all not for the modern houses now. The modern houses do have central heating. Things are uh, really well planned for heating and flooring. So I'm going to talk about the old style houses, the older style houses. So usually, each room is individually heated in some way, somehow. Some have like a heating implement at certain areas. We don't. We only have one, which is in the main living area where basically everyone lives. No one leaves this kind of area over there. And maybe we'll take a look a little bit later. Um, Another thing is, yeah, it's just cold. It's just really cold in Japan, and we don't have like double windows or something to keep it insulated. So that's kind of a problem. The bathroom, man, I hate or taking a bath. I hate taking a bath in this house because it's just so cold. Like when you step in the bath, the shower, um, the floor is like freezing. Like your feet just. So I've been using Lisa's slippers. She always uses slippers in the bath. Because it's an older house, we don't have the cleanest floor, and no matter how much I try to scrub the floor, it doesn't get clean. So I think it just basically needs a new floor bath unit. Oh, that's another thing. Hey, in Japan, things are so like unit set. Like I've done that on the other video a couple days ago where we talked about the vanity, and it's just one big piece, and you could just screw it in or screw it out, and then that's that. And the bathtub is actually the same thing, that whole bath area. Um, but yeah, going into that bath area at night, it's not a enjoyable experience, so to speak. But fortunately, I go to the gym, or my gym that I go to pretty much every day has a nice warm onsen like bath, which is beautiful. I just sit there sometimes, and they have a sauna too. It's pretty cool, eh? And that's how I try to beat the winter. But sometimes, yeah, you gotta take a shower when the gym's not open, and that's painful. Other things is clothes. Another thing in winter, it's really dry. So clothes do kind of dry pretty quickly, in considering it's the winter. But there's no rain basically in this area. Usually on the East Coast, we get no rain or snow traditionally because we have like a mountain range in the center of Japan, which blocks all the wind that comes from Asia. So all the wind from the Asian mountains, cold winds, Arctic, Siberian winds, I guess that's what it's called. Gets blocked by the high mountains. We call them the Japanese Alps, and they get blocked off, so we don't get any moisture. But the moisture, just because it's so cold, is basically snow. So we don't get any snow here. So yeah, Japanese winters not not what do you say? It's not well, it's not California winters basically. So I'm from California originally, and I'm not used to this cold weather, this wet weather, this hot, humid weather. I just not used to it. I never have been, and I probably never will be. I'm always gonna be a California boy. So yeah, I guess that's about it because we're done with the pineapples. That's it for the walking and talking series, but not walking because it's too cold, and I'm from California. We don't enjoy that, so we are out.